drone shot this morning. Todd and Erin morning stream on getparkdaily.com. Good morning, how are you?
Sorry, I was a little distracted as I was attempting to Instagram the fact that you're planning on cooking a full breakfast.
Right.
A full breakfast.
Why not?
All right, that's fine.
Multifunctioning, it's the way, it's a millennial thing.
What, you and Patrick were hungry yesterday? You thought this was necessary?
Right? Didn't we think that? Was like, you know what we could use? Is the show's okay, but a good breakfast.
What we really need.
It's really the part of the day. So
Hey,
you're going to kind of have to lead a little today.
By the
while
way,
I
if
do
you're
this.
just jumping in, I am so sorry. The Utah Jazz last night lost Game 4 against the Golden State Warriors, round 2 of the playoffs. I'm a little bitter. Gordon Hayward wasn't all that happy about it either, and it was a painful loss, 121-95. But you know what?
Ow!
Screw him.
Ow!
We'll get him next year, or
Ouch!
whenever we want, because you're from California and you're all like,
Okay,
well,
don't make that
fine.
face. It's not.
No, that's my bitter we lost face.
I know, I saw it. Mountain camp, should we?
I think we should.
a
Morning
look at
Mountain
the
Camp, of
mounds
course,
out
brought
there.
to you by
Oh.
Robert J. DeBry and Associates. Look how serene, how pastoral.
You know, it's funny because we have the cam in it. This is a live shot because you can see the branches moving and stuff. But it's so similar to the last couple of days because, well, it's the same hour but it's getting greener.
I know, it's beautiful.
It is getting greener.
You just get excited when a bird lands on one of the trees behind us so you
I
can
tell you
prove
what,
it's a live
when
shot.
we have that thing set up and behind us, and there's some magpies off to the left, they're building a nest. That thing comes like the Goodyear blimp. It's huge.
It's the monster.
It's the size of Erin's head.
Are you calling me a pinhead?
Let's move on, shall we?
All right, breakfast. What are we cooking today, by the way?
We are cooking the usual. We thought, why not complicate my life? And so now it's cooking breakfast with Todd and Erin. Shouldn't leave her out, but she's not allowed to touch anything.
I like the
That's on
bright,
fire.
upbeat, sprightly music, too.
It is nice. All right, so
Yeah, it's not like I cook anyway, so I'll sit here and support you.
we are gonna go and I have to do this first.
Okay.
Hang on.
Are you
Hold
whisking?
That. Don't touch anything.
You really don't trust me, do you?
There you go. Hang on, right there.
Certificate. Oh,
Yeah.
I do?
Food handler's permit, right there. You see that?
I forgot that.
And this one is awesome, and I did it online.
I feel all kinds better about breakfast so far.
I do too.
Okay, while Todd is whisking the eggs, this is the coolest thing ever. Fellow nudes, you're going to freak out with me. This is so cool. The trailer we have been waiting for from the new Blade Runner movie, Ryan Gosling, Harrison Ford. It's out! Watch! This is so cool!
Ow.
Every civilization was built off the back of a disposable workforce. But I can only make so many. Happy birthday.
There is an order to things. That's what we do here. We keep order. The world is built on a wall that separates kind. Tell either side there's no wall, you bought a war.
You're a cop. I did your job once. I was good at it.
I know.
What do you want?
I want to ask you some questions. The key
To the future is finally unearthed. Bring it to me. They know you're here.
I always told you, you're special.
Oh man, I'm completely
Your
freaking out.
stories
Does
are
that look
Are you
amazing?
okay? Are you okay?
No, does that look amazing
Are
to
you okay?
Ooh, a book. They've never seen a book in Blade Runner before.
Are you breathing?
Look at this.
Are you okay?
I don't think I can wait till October now.
Well, you kind of have to.
Didn't that look amazing? Seriously?
You're a hacker of some sort.
Okay, well, we're talking about follow-ups, by the way. They do have the sequel out for Edge of Tomorrow. They've decided what they're going to call it, which is Live, Die, Repeat, and Repeat. Now, if you remember this one, it's
like
with
that
the
movie.
incredibly buff Emily Blunt, who I'm in love with,
Right.
and Tom Cruise, and he gets splattered with the alien black muck, and then he has to keep reliving the day, finding a way to save her, because she's the
Right.
one who saves the world.
Right.
And he keeps screwing up, and then she shoots him.
It's
and
great.
they
It's a great
start
movie.
over.
It's a great movie. So
And it
they're
must
going
be
to do it.
satisfying to shoot Tom Cruise in the face. So I think it worked out really well. But yeah, the new movie, they're in production now, and it looks amazing. Also, Idris Elba is hysterical. He's the new James Bond, insanely gorgeous. The only thing I really know him for is Heimdall in all the Thor movies, but he's done other things, I suppose. He's apparently shooting his own movie in London. He asked for extras, and he shut down an entire London neighborhood. They had to call in the riot squad, and people are like, I don't even care if I'm an extra. I just want to meet Idris. I don't really care. So I'm guessing the movie's going well for him because
Right.
he's got a lot of free help. So that's good.
You're very excited about Hollywood, aren't you?
I don't know. I got all excited about the Blade Runner one. Now I'm just freaking out again.
Since these people didn't pay anything to be on the show, and let's see, these people they didn't pay anything. Would you please?
Oh, of course.
Yeah, just take care of that for me. Yeah.
No product placement that
No
you haven't paid
product
for.
placement here. Oh, purified water. Can't have that.
Really?
Yeah. I got a lot of tape.
I think you're getting a little carried away with
Cover
stuff.
up the bread.
You're cutting off Grandma Sycamore's name.
Yeah, I'm sorry.
It's Grandma Sycamore.
Just got to do it. All right. So what are you doing now?
Anything about do you put the salt in the eggs before you whisk them or after?
I'm guessing that at this point that this is not level.
You want to try it out?
Shall we?
Let's do
okay,
it.
here we go. Here we go.
Okay, so we've got
think
the
it's
griddle.
going that way. Okay.
Let's see. We got the griddle. Let's see how we do. Yeah, not so bad. It's edging.
I haven't used this griddle like this in a long time.
It's edging. I bet if you scooch it with the spatula, it won't be so bad.
This is fascinating television.
Look, there's
How
nothing
strange!
like...
How strangely rewarding that was.
Okay, well, Todd's doing that and getting excited over his eggs. Why don't we move on to Tell Me Something Good? Because
Oh, yeah,
this
great
really
story.
is absolutely gorgeous.
Okay, no, wait a minute. As always, these start off horribly and sad, make you want to cry, and then they get really good at the end.
This one actually doesn't, because we already know that Utah's got the second highest incidence of breast cancer in the nation. This is a really tough place to live for that. A lot of genetic issues in my family. Breast cancer is kind of a given at this point. We were all from southern Utah, when they did the nuclear testing and then sent everybody out to look at the pretty,
Right.
see, look how nice that is, to look at the pretty sunsets. In any case, breast cancer is an issue. Well, there is this kid. I spent my misspent teenage youth like watching MTV and having chips, and this kid invented a bra that can detect the early signs of breast cancer.
Explain this.
18-year-old Julian Cantu is the designer of the Eva bra. He almost lost his mom to breast cancer.
Right.
So he created a bra with biosensors inside the lining that can moderate the temperature, texture, blood flow, and the coloring of the woman's breasts. So the user only needs to wear the Eva bra for 1 or 2 hours per week in order for the apparel to properly monitor the body's patterns and conditions.
Really?
Then all the data is downloaded by Bluetooth to a free app that alerts the user if there's any kind of alarming changes. Now, he got the idea, this was when he was 12, from a mammogram.
I was thinking about bras too when I was 12, but this is totally
Not in
different.
the same way, that detected 2 tumors in his mother's breasts. Now, the lumps were malignant. 2 years ago, she had to undergo a double mastectomy. He's like, I want this to change. I want this to change lives. And so he went through all of the information he knew. He spoke with a couple of doctors, did some research with them.
Right.
And he said, if I created something that did this and this and this, would that work? And they said, yeah, can you meet these parameters? And he went, I can do that.
And so he just made it happen?
Isn't he the most amazing thing ever?
And how old is he?
He's 18, but he created this when he was 15 years old and patented
Good
when he was
grief.
17. He just won $20,000 at the Global Student Entrepreneur Awards last June. What an amazing kid. That's incredible. So they say the prototype's already underway in testing.
Oh, really?
And that they say that the bra could be available for general use as early as next year.
Now, is it a thing you could rent?
You know what? That's really beautiful. Look at you.
It's hard. I feel like
Well, I think it's attuned to
I
everybody's...
feel like I'm a little person.
It's attuned to your individual biochemistry,
Oh, is
so I
it?
wouldn't
Okay.
imagine that it would be, but I'm sure they'll do some kind of
I'm not
grant or
talking.
something.
Oh, I'm not talking like Diamond Rental Center, but
No, that wouldn't work. Those are very pretty. Can I
Well,
have those first?
yes.
Because you know
Here,
how I
have a
am about
plate.
pancakes. That would be
Oh,
awesome.
Patrick, here's your eggs. So I'm gonna be
Didn't he want
cooking
some
for
ham,
the crew.
too?
There you go. Wait, let me heat some ham up for you.
Yeah.
All
All right,
right.
so what is this about the Japanese train? Because it sounds amazing.
Oh, this is unbelievable.
Yeah,
How romantic is a train?
it can be.
It can be.
We've been on a sleeper train before, and it was quite cool.
It was quite cool.
Uh-huh.
And there's the thing going to Denver. We wanted to do the flight going to Denver, the train ride. Mm-hmm. And
The
it's a
muffins
little,
are up.
and it's a little, it's kind of romantic and stuff. What do
Thank
need?
you, Steve.
Oh, sorry. What the Japanese have done is, well, take a look. Does this look like a train you've ever seen before? That's the outside.
Wow, that's gorgeous.
Yeah, but wait, there's more.
This looks like Snowpiercer. You know that movie with
Right.
Chris Evans?
Yeah, except
Really
without the
high-tech?
death.
Yeah, except without the death.
And then here again. There's
Or those
another.
little squares.
How's this?
Oh man, look at the dining cars.
Wait till you
That's
see the
incredible.
observation room.
How fast does this sucker? Oh my gosh.
Doesn't matter how fast it goes. You want it to go slower, if anything.
That's beautiful.
$10,000.
It's a $10,000 fare.
Well, but it's
Wow.
4 days.
Thanks, honey.
So.
Oh, it's a 4-day ride.
Yeah.
So, where do you go on it?
Over there.
All right, maybe we should just move on now to weather. It's brought to you by Columbus Travel. Columbus
Right.
Travel, of course, has an amazing weekly newsletter that they send out where they can tell you all the flash deals for killer last-minute cruise, airfare, and hotel sales.
Patrick, I found your pancake. Hang on. It's
ColumbusVacations.com.
down here.
Executive transportation, where one
Can I
of their
get some more
sweet
plates?
Escalades can take you up to the airport or for an elegant night out. That's executiveutah.com. And all Utah Plumbing, Heating, and Air. If you haven't tried out your sprinklers or your air conditioner yet, John would really like you to call him because it's entirely likely they're not working. AllUtahPlumbing.com. All right.
I
now-
got to. Let me do this really quick, because what you're about to watch is so unbelievable.
Okay.
I want you to take this happened last night, and this is the construction of the bridge demolition.
Demolition?
That too. 201. This is what it looks like.
Okay. Ooh, I like the time lapse.
Look at that. What could be better than that, huh?
Wow.
Look at that. And this is what they do at night when you're sleeping.
Man,
They're
I
like
love
elves.
dubstep.
They're like destructive elves.
But awesome.
You know,
You're
the-
just jealous because you didn't get to see the explosion.
You know what the really cool thing is?
Mm-hmm.
Is that the full version is coming up at the end of the show.
All right.
Pancakes!
Number one, good
Go
luck
ahead.
to anybody who's trying to find your way around the Foothill exit. And
Oh.
I'm really sorry because I know it's been really hard.
Foothill Drive.
Also, it looked like there was some part of the I-15 entrance from 6 South that was cut off today because I
Just
had
in
to
the
go all the
morning.
way around.
It's
Really?
cleared up.
It's cleared
Yeah,
already?
they cleared
Good.
them up.
All right, so good luck with that. I know this has got to be miserable for you. Okay, weather. This is really pretty. We have a few more thunderstorms today, but they're really not bad. I mean, there was this horrifying warning yesterday afternoon about death and 60
Yeah.
mile an hour wind gusts, and I was out running, and it was just fine. Highs today of 75 thunderstorms, then partly cloudy tomorrow and Thursday. It goes up to a high of 78, so it's almost like maybe Mother Nature remembered it was spring. So we've got that going for us, and I think that's very, very exciting.
So yesterday I witnessed something when I was grocery shopping. And I was getting some frozen You're welcome. Frozen vegetables, and came around the aisle, and there's this lady, and it's like, you ever seen the movie, like when people are like just taking their hands and just scooping everything off the shelf?
Was she an
and-
extreme couponer or something?
Right. And I'm like, oh no, both hands. At least you go in, not the individual bags, boxes of them. Boom, into her cart. And it was like 3/4 of the way full. And she turned
She
around
must
and
really be a
I
vegetarian.
thought she was like a vegan survivalist, you know? And I said, I have to ask. And she turns around and she had a Tracy Aviary.
Oh, yeah,
was
because
on
that's
her
right by
shirt.
the Tracy Aviary at Liberty Park.
And I said, so this you're feeding the birds? And she goes, yeah, once a month we come down and clean the place out. So
That's hysterical.
yeah, but it was so cool, and I didn't know that they ate all those kinds of different different deals.
That might be not be your fanciest egg, but
No,
I have
it's
to
not-
tell you,
this
if you
is not
look,
a good-looking egg at
but
all.
if you look, really his pancakes were perfectly proportional, and I
Let me
think
see you
that's
do it
important.
again. I can do it again.
Perfectly proportional.
What else? Tell me where we're going. 'Cause I'm
Okay,
cooking.
Columbus Travel. Now, if you haven't been to Columbus Travel, actually the easiest way is ColumbusVacations.com. But I have to tell you, they have an amazing newsletter. I was just mentioning it. But I went on the other day and looked at it because they send it just once a week, but it has all the flash sales. And I called my girlfriend screaming because she's been trying to find a way to go up to Portland for her sister's wedding. It was ridiculous. It was airfare and hotel. and it was for like a third of the price of anything she'd seen, and she freaked out. So she got it booked right away. She was really excited. But that's what they can do for you, because they get all of the information first, and they find by doing combos, like combos with, you know, cruises and airfare, or hotel and airfare, or whatever, they can get you a deal that's usually cheaper just than the airfare. So go to columbusvacations.com and you can sign up there. Hey, coming up next, we're going to tell you all about my eye surgery.
Oh,
and
that's
the
cool.
most popular new toy in North America, of whom the inventor is crying bitter tears. We'll explain next. We're brought to you this morning by Executive Transportation. Elegant service, professional style. Go to executiveutah.com. And All Utah Plumbing. Your home deserves the best. 24-hour emergency service at allutahplumbing.com. And by Columbus Travel, the best travel deals on the planet. Be sure to take advantage of our April sale. columbusvacations.com. Did you know you can catch the Todd and Erin morning stream any time of the day or night on Facebook, YouTube, and SoundCloud, and GephardtDaily.com. Look at
All
you,
right,
honey.
welcome back. Oh, I wanted to show you guys something. Oh, by the way, scrambled eggs are up. Who got them?
I think those are for Steve, right?
I'll get you some toast,
Brandon,
too.
have you had breakfast yet?
Here's some
It's
toast.
the morning breakfast
Ow.
concept.
Toast is hot.
Is this something that you and Patrick came up with
Toast.
yesterday? They need the butter. Butter.
We got some butter.
Patrick
We'll
needs
bring
the
it
butter.
out. Here we go. All right.
said, give me the butter, you know?
You have to admit, though, don't you seriously want to do this at work?
Other
Don't
thing I
lie.
want to show you.
You know you wanted to do it anyway.
We've been showing you the drone and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
And like to be above board, you have to wear stuff like this.
Licensed drone operator.
Stay clear. Mm-hmm. How cool are you? This is like being a service dog.
Because the Morning Stream
It's that
drone
cool.
is operated by a licensed operator who
right.
follows all the rules. So we're not those jerks who go to like forest fires or anything. We're the,
No.
We're the good guys.
We're the good drones.
There's good drones and bad drones. I didn't realize
We're
that.
the good drone.
Okay, that seems fair. Christopher's, thank you, number one, for liking the morning stream. We've been so grateful, and whatever time of the day or night you watch it, thank you. So we wanted to offer our gratitude by giving you dinner for 4 at Christopher's. I was thinking about this. Mother's Day's coming up, and I was already talking to Melissa about the menu they're putting out, and it looks incredible. So we drive you and 3 of your closest friends up in executive transportation. They have this fleet of sweet Escalades, so you don't have to worry about a designated driver. You can eat, you can relax, you can talk, and then all you have to do to enter is to go to one of our 3 Facebook pages. That's the Todd and Erin Facebook page, Gephardt Daily, Gephardt Approved. Just like the page, make a comment under the show today, and share, and you're entered to win. We draw on Friday, and boom, you're done. It's that easy.
How fun is that?
I know. So I know that you believe now that because we work with TV people that everything must be filmed, but really,
Right.
my eye surgery.
Hang on a sec.
If you were with us last week,
Hang on,
you'll remember
hang on,
that I was
hang on.
wearing a patch on my eye, and
Hang on.
Todd made me go full pirate. So anyway,
Ooh.
really, you're doing the 3D House of Breakfast.
Smell that.
3D House of Breakfast.
All right, so here's the point. The point to make is my wife talks a lot.
And the doctor kept saying, and Dr. Zimmerman's the nicest man. He goes, Erin, if you keep talking, there's a laser going into your eye, and if you move your eye, it's going to be a problem for me. And I went, I know. So instead, I just clenched my teeth and tried to talk through.
So here's the cool thing. So what you're going to see is him actually, the green light is actually a laser working on her eye. But Erin found out.
And it was incredible because it didn't hurt. It was amazing. It literally kind of seals
What
your
did you-
cornea back onto your...
What did you ask him?
Well, we were talking about third world countries because Moran Eye Center goes out to a lot of really desperate areas, and they do a ton of eye work, and they try to help a lot of the local practitioners kind of do better as well. So basically I asked him where he'd been last, what he'd seen, what was going on, and this is what he had to say.
So we travel with our own microscopes. We bring them. We have portable microscopes. You know, they're not the most advanced, but they're still very good. I mean, they'd be better than anything we had 10, 15 years ago. So we bring those with us, and we bring the machines to do cataract surgery, and we're hoping to go to Micronesia and bring some retinal surgery equipment to do some retina surgery with them as well.
That's amazing.
And so hopefully that's going to happen here in October, November.
Have you traveled before with them?
I've been to Ethiopia to work with some of the local retina surgeons. So a lot of what we do in retina, because It usually takes longitudinal care. It's not quite like cataracts where you can just do them and say goodbye and people see well. So we kind of more partner with the local population of ophthalmologists and surgeons to try to build up their skills so they can do more when they're there. Because they're the ones that live there, and they're the ones that are going to be there, and they're the ones that are going to have to follow up the patients. And so for retina, that's kind of what we try to do more than anything.
Interesting. What did you think of Ethiopia?
You know, I loved it actually. The people were so friendly. The surgeons were, you know, very thankful for what we were doing and how we were trying to help them out. We brought them a lot of equipment as well, which is always something that's good to do. You know, they can re-sterilize things that in the U.S. we don't because we're lucky enough to not need to. But they'll be able to re-sterilize the instruments and use them over and over again, and also, you know, things that have expired here in the States that really don't actually expire. So not medications, but anything sterile has a couple-year shelf life, even though technically they don't go bad. So we bring all that stuff over, and then we bought them a bunch of stuff as well to bring over, and they were very, very grateful. And I mean, it's a huge thing for them. They really do appreciate it, and it was just, I loved it. And we got to have a couple days of sightseeing around some ancient Ethiopian sites, and I mean, it's just a beautiful country. It was just amazing. So I was really lucky to be able to do that. And you learn a lot from them too about, you know, they do some amazing things with kind of minimal.
Exactly.
You know, and so I learned a lot from them in terms of how to do things efficiently, and some new interesting, you know, techniques that may be helpful in certain situations in the States. You know, because they have a lot of severe problems too. You know, we can catch a lot of things early, but they're usually.
Do you need that?
I just think that is so cool.
You
He's
know, it was
lasering
amazing.
her eye, talking about a great story, what they do in third world countries. It's unbelievable. That was so cool.
Well, it's nice to know that, I mean, the Moran Eye Center is one of the foremost leaders, I guess, in pioneering some of this technology in the third world countries, because
Right.
how they work there has to be completely different than what they do here. That's one of the reasons they bring their own equipment, because they don't have the same kind of power, or they don't have the same kind of supplies, or something breaks, they can't get the same thing.
Right.
So they have to work more with, okay, let's see what your options are, what you have, and let's see if we can help you take better care of your
No,
people.
it's
So-
really cool.
I think it's amazing. Do you think you can do it?
I'm making a Todd McMuffin.
Even with
Or,
gravity. Even
top
with gravity.
muffin.
That looks good. You did a really good job.
All right,
okay,
so-
everybody's seen the new spinners.
Spinners.
And our neighbor, Mickey Gallivan, came over one day and he was so excited. And he said, I've got something for the kids. Because he was thinking about Zachy and his autism, going, this could totally be interesting for him to work with this.
So basically, when anything becomes popular, they outlaw it at school. It's what they do.
I can't blame them on this one.
This has gone unbelievably huge. Ours have the university logo on them. They've done all of that. The person who invented this and had bought the patent way back when, there she is, lovely woman.
Catherine Hedinger. Now, you would look at Catherine and you'd look at the neat little spinner and you're thinking, this
Smart.
woman is rolling.
Right.
Because, I mean, they've had sales of well over $300 million
I mean,
in the
just
first 2 weeks.
Just the money you make before China starts making knockoffs,
So
you're done.
So you're thinking right now, this is
No.
freaking awesome, man. This woman must be insanely wealthy.
It's a great idea, but no, she let the patent lapse.
This is painful. She couldn't afford.
Let the patent lapse.
She couldn't afford the $400 renewal fee, so she had licensed and patented it, so she owned the concept, but she couldn't afford to do the renewal fee. Somebody snapped it up, they marketed it, and now, of course, it's making a ridiculous amount of money.
At one point,
And she hasn't gotten a penny.
At one point, they thought Hasbro was going to pick it up, but then that fell through. She lost interest,
Oh,
and now
this is so sad. So
Spinnerville.
basically, they're making tens of millions of dollars, and she's downsized from her home to a more affordable condominium, and she's trying to find a car that works. She's a teacher. Now, does this seem immoral? Don't you think that somebody should be, whoever snapped up the patent should be giving her something?
No.
Who are you?
Well, someone picked the idea, and we should do something nice for her. I'm not saying that. I just realized why I hate making breakfast during the show.
Why is that? You lose
Because
attention.
there's 15 times that I've been
All right, go ahead and talk for a
No.
minute, and I can do this. Oh, look, it's like a little rabbit.
Would
That's
you
so
would you
sweet. Okay.
go to your phone? I need you to go to your
All
phone
right,
for
this
a
is
second.
text good versus evil. Basically, Todd thinks that everything I read is in a mean tone.
She does. May I? She gets an email, and it's just like, well, I think then, and I say, now read it in a nice voice, and it makes sense that way. But when she's in a gruffy, one of those, this is what it sounds like. She's reading a text, and she's reading it in a bad way.
All right, this is my darling girlfriend, Elise. I haven't seen her for like 3 months. Hello. Not sure if you changed your phone number and texts haven't been going through, or maybe things have just been wretched, or if you're crazy busy or some combination.
Stop. Now go to good.
Vero is having a little obscenely late birthday party. Call it Pre-Cinco de Mayo. We're hoping that you guys can come.
Go evil.
But in case you're too busy, or maybe you really have changed your number and just haven't let me know, I hope that you can finally get the...
Go nice.
I'll try to reach you through Facebook and see if I can catch you there. Hope everything's going well for you. Love, Elise. Now, this is why they invented emojis, though, because I'm not the only one who can't catch tone on a text. I mean, I'm not. I'm not the only one. And you can read something in an entirely different way than they intended, but it's true that I automatically go on the defensive, especially when it's things like her very kind way of saying, hey, you haven't answered me back for 3 months and you suck as a friend. That would be my interpretation.
I actually texted Erin once and I said, hey, like when you getting home? Because I had something for her, a surprise. And she gets home, she goes, what? What's up with it? And I went, well,
it's not like I was gone that long, honey.
I go, here's your present.
Oh, great. And then he watched me die the 1,000 deaths of guilt. And, so that was good. All right, coming up next, Liam Neeson sandwiches.
Oh, yeah.
I don't know what that means, but since it involves Liam Neeson.
It's coming up.
I am all for it.
Next.
Merit Medical. Why work for fast food wages when you can start at Merit for a whole lot more? Merit Medical. Great products, great people, a great company. Learn more at merit.com/careers. The law offices of Robert J. DeBry and Associates, with offices in Salt Lake City, Sandy City, and St. George. Check them out at robertdebry.com. The Todd and Erin morning stream is actually available anytime at gephardtdaily.com. Just click on the Todd and Erin page.
Don't try this at home.
I just love the thing that says, stand clear.
Stand clear. Drone in progress.
I really do like our drone, though. I think it's
All
absolutely
right,
beautiful.
so you want to know about Liam? Is that what we're talking
Liam
here?
Neeson. Explain the Liam Neeson sandwich.
All right, so he is in British Columbia and shooting a movie. And he shoots a movie, get this, hang on to it, where bad guys kill his son, and he goes and gets him.
No one saw that
He's a
coming from a movie
snowplow
premise.
driver, and he goes to get him. So this group, don't stick your hands in toasters, kids.
Does he have a particular set of skills?
Yeah, he kills people. He's a snowplow guy. So anyway, what happens is that on their board they say they put up a sign and it says Liam Neeson eats free here.
Oh, funny.
And guess who shows up?
Liam Neeson.
Liam Neeson.
Oh, that's so funny. Yeah, the film is called Hard Powder, and the sandwich solicitation worked, and he showed up and he apparently said, "Where's my sandwich?"
Awesome.
That's freaking hysterical. They took the food to go. One of the photos was posted on the Big Star Sandwich Company Instagram page on Wednesday, and it's already gotten 360,000 likes. So apparently people are very fond of Liam Neeson. So they said, we're coming up with a new sandwich just for him. It's going to have a lot of beef, a 1-2 punch of bacon and hickory sticks, and spice that will get revenge on you tomorrow.
And it's going to be called, Give Me the Freaking Sandwich!
All right, you must be getting hungry, sweetie. All right. I have to admit, you've done a beautiful job with this griddle.
Now this is good. This is show quality. Mm-hmm. And this one's for Patrick.
The one that's not as pretty.
Sorry.
He's doing a non-amused chuckle outside.
I hear him.
Patrick's our news director, and you probably don't want to piss
No
him
one's
off.
no
that
one's
much.
complaining because the food just keeps coming out.
All right, once again, make sure that you like, comment, and share on today's show. We'd love to have you win the Christopher's Night Out for you and 3 friends, along with the executive transportation limo. Thank you so much for watching, you guys. You're wonderful.
wait.
Whatever time of the day or night you're watching, we are so happy you're here.
All right, so at the beginning of the show, we showed you something that was...
Now, this is the UDOT construction. We're talking about the I-80 exits
First of all,
that go to Foothill, right?
Did you... No, this is totally different.
Really?
You take them in the wrong direction.
Oh.
And you know that Utah, as far as building bridges and such, we've been on the Discovery Channel because we
Really?
developed the way that they build them on the side of the road.
Oh, yeah.
And then they swing them into place and they can do it like overnight. And no one's ever done that before. And so we're kind of a big deal. So when they go in, they do the demolition. They do the demolition on the bridge in one night. And this happens to be the bridge northbound I-215 over SR 102.
Oh, okay.
And are you ready for the full version?
This is the coolest thing ever.
Sit back.
Thanks for watching.
Thanks.